Hey everyone, long time no see. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for coming back. So I am going to be setting up my budget for November. It is 6 a.m. on October 31st. I just got paid, and so I'm going to be going through my paycheck and budgeting that out. Budgeting overall has not been a great success for me the last few months. And so I am trying to get my life together. So I have my little notebook from Erin Condren. This is just a dot grid that I break my budget down in before I put it into the planner. Excuse me for all the noise. It's like time for people to leave for work, and I actually took off today just because I needed a break. I get paid leave or paid time off, so I decided to do that. And I also live off of a busy street, so because people are going to work, it's a little more noisy than usual. But first off, I wanted to show you the stickers that I'm going to be using. So I got these from Easy Sticker Studio. I did a review on her stickers that is on my page, and I can link it down below. But I mean, even since, it's like they've gotten better and better. So for a start, there was a really sweet, when you support small businesses, you're supporting a dream. Thank you. This is very sweet and very cute. There is this freebie saying thank you for your purchase. I kind of like how it's all themed the same color, so it's all blues. So you've got a budget time, 2 different budget times, a payday, a bank run. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 budget times, 2 paydays, a bank run, budget check-in, a different kind of payday, and then an envelope stuffing. And then here are some different scripts. Now, she added some in for sure, because all I requested was the bank run, and it's been because of my son, not because of her. So I ordered the bank runs, and then she included these budget times, paydays, and envelope stuffings. I really like the script. The payday is one of my favorite things. Bank run I thought was going to be nice for when I need to run out to pull money out for my cash envelopes. Okay, and so then she included this cash envelope, super cute, laminated paper, opens up pretty decent, you know, and then you can stick something on the back if you want to keep track of where your money is going, or you can like stick it just inside, put a sticker on the outside for which envelope this is. This is really cute. Thank you for that. And then here are the stickers. So this is one of the patterns for November. So I got 2 of the thick washies of the same pattern. This one was my favorite, and she did have a few others, so I could have switched it out, but I just really liked this one. But then I did get a ton of the little strips, and so there's 3 designs, and I got 2. I got this one here, which is a plaid. It's got this like yellow on yellow. It kind of reminds me of like wallpaper. I love it. We've got this plaid here, like a checker. And then this one, which kind of looks like there's like a glitteriness in the stripes. So I got 3 of those thin strips. And then I got 3 of this other pattern here. So it's that similar stripe, but in like a tan. We've got dots. This like abstract with different colors, very fall, and then another one of the plaids, like a checker print. So those are the like design stickers. Here are the bill dues. They're all one color, and I actually really like this color. I think it goes well. It complements without being like an identical one of those like dark greens or orange yellows. And then here are the budget stickers. So we've got a November budget. We've got a paycheck 1, paycheck 2, sinking funds, weekly check-ins, expense tracker, and that is everything that I ordered. So I'm really excited to get this set up. I don't know if I'm going to switch it up from what I used to do, like trying something different, or I'm just really not sure. I have no idea what's going to happen. So bear with me, please. It's been so long since I've done this. I feel kind of like rusty. One thing I do know is these strips are a little too thick to go right under like the weekdays. And then if I remember correctly, these were a little big, but I kind of want to see if that's the case, because if not, I have November script stickers that I can put right on top of the word. Let me move that. I'm actually holding these pages together, the tab and the month, because I just didn't want to see the other page. Yeah, so you see, I don't know if you can see, if my hand's in the way. Let me zoom in. Right at the, if I put this right at the edge, it goes over the month day, and I can put it up here, but I don't feel like cutting right now. So we're not gonna use that, which is fine. All right, I'm just gonna leave it as is. It is not the worst color, like, choices in the world. And I think it will go fine. Okay, I've got the budget. So these stickers are very similar to Planner Kate in the sense that they're like a removable matte, easy to write on. I think that the paper is still different, but that's the feel that it gives me. So the first bill that I have is Rent. So I'm just gonna stick this right here. And her stickers also go edge to edge, which is something I personally really like. Not everybody does, but I definitely do. I'm just gonna write Rent. And our rent is $1,700. I live in the city of Chicago. Believe it or not, my rent used to be higher when we lived in New York. And this is cheaper, and it includes our utilities and garage parking. So then I have Patreon that also comes out on the 1st. I am a patron of Cindy Gunter Baldo. You might know her as Llama Letters. I have not been super active on her Patreon or with her Patreon because a lot of her stuff falls at like a weird time for me because she's Pacific time. So that is $15. Now I like to do a monthly view of these bills to just see where everything is at. I think that that's super helpful. App storage, let me refer back. It's gonna come out on the 5th. Just gonna write A storage. And that is $2.99. I'm sorry if you hear all those cars driving by. It's like nonstop right now. And then on the 13th is my CTA, which is our Chicago Transit, because I take the bus and train to work every day. Lucky me, joys of living in the city. We have a car, however, my boyfriend is at home with our son, and he drives around to like do shit during the day. So it'd just kind of be pointless for me to take our one car to work with me, so he can't use it. He also did just get a job, so that is impacting our budget a little bit. He's still gonna pay a lot less in rent, just because the amount of pay that he gets to what I get is pretty drastically different. However, I also got a raise, so I'm able to put a little more towards debt now, even with me having to pay more in rent, which is exciting. So then something else that we have is Apple Music, and Apple Music is going to come out pretty late. I think it's coming out, let me see, on the 27th. I don't know why I used to think it came out earlier than this, but nope. So this is gonna be Apple Music. Why did I do that? I know you all who use a coil bound know the struggles of writing this close to the coil and like this low. So Apple Music is $9.99. Okay, and then one more bill that I'm adding is I'm starting to pay my phone bill again, and that's something that I personally just wanted to start doing, because my mom was actually paying it for a while because she knows that I've been on this like paying off debt journey. But with my paycheck increasing, I definitely just feel like it's only right that I start paying it again. And James has a job now, so not everything is falling on me. And so I definitely want to pay that forward. So phone. Is $50. And then I have a few more things actually that are not technically bills. So I think I'm gonna find stickers to use in place of. So I have an abundance of stickers like this. So I pull them from old kits and then I just kind of color code them onto different sticker sheets. And so I am going to figure out what color I want to use for these. This is kind of a little too bold, I think, than what I was trying to go for. If I use this gray, it's gonna be a pretty bland kit. Bland month. However, I can also use this darker one. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So on, I think November 5th is the release of the Chicago Planner Conference tickets, and I would like to get a ticket. So I'm gonna put CPC, Chicago Planner Conference. For those of you who don't know, they have an Instagram that you can look up. It's one of those planner events. I've never been to one, but it's in Chicago. I have the money for it and I would like to attend one, at least one, because I've never been before. So I think it would be pretty cool. And I am budgeting $260. Now, I don't know that I'm gonna do a hotel because I live in the city. It will be annoying to make that commute back and forth where other people are just there. But for cost purposes, I should take advantage of the fact that like I am in Chicago. So we'll see. Another one is the Disney. When the fuck does that come out? Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I was just confirming a few dates. So Disney Plus is on the 12th. I am going to be getting Disney Plus and I'm paying for the year up front, so I don't have monthly payments. Disney Plus. I know that's like crazy for something that I've never even used before, but it's gonna be all Disney movies. Like, I just want it. And it'll be nice because Amari will get to see movies that he's never seen before that we don't have, or I have in VHS, and I don't have a VHS player here at my house. So, yeah. Now, I'm getting a haircut on the 16th. And I am budgeting $100. Am I right? Yeah. Haircut. I know people are probably like, that's a lot for a haircut. Which, like, yes and no, because I have curly hair, and so curly haircuts always tend to be more, and my hair is long. But I'm also getting a diva cut. So if you don't know what that is, it's where they cut your hair while it's dry and kind of like shape it around your natural curls. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Then we have a concert that I'm going to on the 1st. Yikes. Got a lot going on the 1st. Maybe I just won't add it here. I'll have it in my like paper budget. I kind of wanted to put it down though. It would fit perfectly, but it's gonna cover the date, and I don't know if that bothers me or not. Whatever. Concert, and I'm budgeting 80, and what, because like we're gonna probably get drinks before the concert, maybe grab something to eat, so I just wanted to have something there just in case. There are also just like a few things that I want to pay attention to for this month, and that is getting a Christmas tree. Decorations. I have some, but just in case. Christmas cards. And with that comes like taking the actual pictures. Like, I know that. And I think that that is it for like other things aside from what I have going on in here right now. So then I want to include the bank run stickers, and these are going to happen pretty much on the days, either the day of or the day after I get paid. So I'm going to put a bank run there, and I'm going to actually use the payday stickers that she's provided and put a payday right here. I know that this is technically November's budget, but no, this paycheck impacts November's budget. And then we'll put a payday here on the 15th. And then a bank run right there. And I feel like so I kind of think that I should note Black Friday, because I am planning on going shopping that day for Christmas. And I have my Christmas sinking fund, and what I would do is take that money with me and go shopping for people for Christmas. That's probably what I'm gonna do, because I will be off work that day. Black Friday, and I can just put in there like how much I end up paying for things. Okay, so I think that that's it in terms of just my monthly bills. There's not a lot. Like, you'll notice I don't have any utilities, and that's because it's all lumped into my rent. My boyfriend pays for cable and Wi-Fi, so that's not on my spread either. And you might ask, like, why don't we budget together? He just is not involved in budgeting. Not to say he's very like crazy with his money. He just chooses not to do this, and I'm not gonna force him. And I don't include his money in my budget. I only include what he gives me for rent. So I feel like if I were to include his bills on here and not include his paychecks, it would get a little confusing. So I think for the budget, I'm gonna use a thick washi. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right along the top. So as you can tell though, these stickers are removable, which is great for people like me who mess up. Perfect, so now it's lined up on the two sides. Now what I'm gonna do is take this income type sticker and run it right along the line. Uh-oh. If I can get my life together real quick. Perfect. This is so cute, I love it. So I'm gonna take the November script sticker, the November budget, and stick it right on the top. This is really pretty. Like, I'm so happy I got back to ordering some budget stickers. Okay. Income. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeesh. Kind of nervous that my budget is gonna run a little long. I'm trying to plan this out now. 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then I kind of want to lay all of this out right now just so I can get a feel for it. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to even leave gaps like this. I mean, I hope so, but. And then the variable, which I'm going to try and see if I can put a little gap. Not that much of a gap. Because one of the problems I've run into is like I don't put in the bottom stickers and then my writing goes like all into like these spaces and it's just not clean and it drives me nuts. Okay, so for fixed, I guess that doesn't matter that much. For variable, we've got total is gonna be right on the bottom. Okay. And then, so she also provides leftovers. Clearly that's not gonna work. And because I don't share my income numbers, well, I share like other numbers, but my actual paycheck ones, I don't share. Leftover is not necessary. So for fixed expenses, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then this one should go here. And then there's also a total potential debt savings and a total actual debt savings. The way that this is set up, it's not gonna work right now, which is okay. That's okay. I have to adjust for my needs because this month my variable expenses is a lot and it's a lot more than it usually is. So for my income types, I'll zoom in just a smidge. We will have rollover. That's just initially what I have coming over from the previous month. Then we have pay one. James. My stepdad, Eamon. Pay two. And then other. So under estimated for my rollover, I'm estimating to have $650. For my paycheck, I'm not going to include that number. From James, I'm estimating $300. For Eamon, $100. He pitches in for our garage because he uses the garage. For pay two, I'm not including, and for other, I'm not estimating anything, but I want to have the category in the event that we get some extra money from either my grandparents if we go to visit them, sort of things like that. So then under fixed expenses, we have rent, Patreon, Apple storage, CTA, Apple Music, my phone, and we have my student loan, which it is not a fixed expense. There's just literally no more room here. And then sinking funds for cash, and then sinking funds for my Chime account. Okay, this is getting there. I'm liking this again. So for these bills here, we've got 1,700. We've got 15, 299, 105. Apple Music is $9.99. Phone is gonna be $50. Student loans. This is one of those, like, I'm anticipating, but I don't know if I will put more towards it. So I guess I can note at the bottom if I end up putting more towards my student loans or not. But I am anticipating putting $700. Sinking funds for cash, $430. And then for Chime, $200. And then we have our variable expenses. So these are going to include random things like the Disney Plus, like all of those extras that I was kind of talking about before. So we have Disney Plus, my haircut, date night, Chicago Planner Conference, the concert, half of December's rent. That actually could have probably gone under fixed, but I didn't think about it. Christmas tree. Hello. Christmas cards. And then we have groceries. Eating out. And these are the same as they've always been, eating out, like the categories. Amari. All of these are brand spanking new for this month, but the groceries, eating out, Amari, gas, household, those are all reoccurring. Household, me, and we have savings and unbudgeted. So I don't include my savings because if I included my savings into this budget, you would figure out how much I get paid. The reason being is because I do a zero-based budget. So if I add every single number for everything that I paid, you add that up, bam, you would know these numbers, and then you can figure out my paychecks. And the reason why I keep that personal, I've explained before, is just because, for one, I work for a firm that is not okay with sharing that information, and it's just not good for me in the event that I want to find a new job. Yeah, I wouldn't want them to base it off of what I'm currently making if I had the opportunity to make a lot more. I just realized that I did not total this out. So let me do that real quick. The total is $3,000. I literally did that with paper and pen. Okay, so the total is $3,212.98. $0.08. I literally did that with paper and pen. I'm kind of proud of myself. And then for these variable expenses, what I'm budgeting is, I'm like kind of nervous. I'm gonna go cook it. So I'm debating just like using this as like a reference. Okay. So for Disney, I'm budgeting 75. Haircut, 100. Can you see? No? Now you can, right? Yeah, so Disney, 75. Haircut is gonna be 100. Date night, I wanna do 100. Chicago Planner Conference, I think is next. And then the concert, and then Disney, okay. Chicago Planner Conference, I'm anticipating 260. Then we have a concert for 80. Can you see me? Yeah. Half of rent for January, 650, or I'm sorry, for December. January, I need to take a chill pill. So for the Christmas tree, I'm hoping I only spend like 60 bucks. Cards, same thing. And that might be shooting high, which is a good thing, right? Because I'd rather have extra than not enough. For groceries, we're budgeting 600. Eating out is gonna be 250. Amari's 150, and that's including like his milk, diapers, that sort of thing. Gas is 60. Household is 50. Me, 40. And then I'm not sharing what I'm saving, and I'm not budgeting anything for unbudgeted. But it is nice to have that category in the event that we actually spend things in an uncategory or budgeted category. Sorry for all my sniffling. So that is it for my November budgets. As you can see, we put together our monthly spread here. Let me zoom back out. Readjust. Okay, yeah. So here's the monthly view, and then here is the November budget. So in my next video, which I am going to be filming now, we're going to be setting up my sinking fund page, as well as my paycheck. Well, I'm sorry, sinking funds, that tracker, and then paycheck number 1, what the expense tracker is going to look like, and then we'll set up the weekly check-in. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this, kind of getting back into the groove. So thank you. I hope you have a fabulous day. Happy Halloween. If you're watching this later, I hope you had a happy Halloween. And did you guys dress up? What did you do? Let me know in the comments. Thank you. Bye.